We live. Welcome to the Red Room. Yeah. I like this shit. We here. Go. Yeah. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yeah. Red Room Podcast, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Red Room Podcast. I'm your boy Jaxo, and you already know, free nuke until nuke is free. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. We here. Thank you. You're far too kind. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the double R's that popped out to the Red Room Podcast. You already know I'm your boy Jack. So, and without further ado, we just gonna jump into the edition, the local news edition. I feel like I need to touch on a couple of local things. The paper is $3 now, so the paper is like expensive. People is not getting the daily news no more, not really keeping abreast in what's going on in their newspapers. So we're gonna bring the newspaper to the social media, and who else but me? Who else but the Red Room to be your news guy, your anchor man, okay? So I'm reporting it to you live. I wanna give a quick heads up. Like a lot of this shit is morbid, bro. Like I skimmed through the newspaper and a lot of it is deaths and shootings and murders, and this is the reason why I never really entertained the newspaper so much, for the energy that it brings into your day. Like just to read all of this shit and go through all of this shit, it's a lot of nasty shit. So I don't know if I'm gonna continue to do the daily news segments, because it's just a lot of nasty shit that I really don't be wanting to give my energy, or I don't want my double R's giving this negative shit energy. But we're gonna touch into it. We're gonna go into it. Today's Wednesday, June 9th. I hope everybody had a blessed day. It is going on 11 o'clock, so everybody should be tapped in. Feel free to listen to this video tomorrow on your way to work, whatever you got going on, man. This is local news, man, with the Red Room Podcast. So we're gonna get into it. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. The NYPD gets feds help to zap guns. Let's talk about it. Amid an ongoing spike in violent crime, Mayor de Blasio on Tuesday touted the city's partnership with the feds on cracking down on guns. The U.S. Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, ATF, everybody know that, is helping cops find guns and quickly act on the information that they find to stop the flow of guns. That's all you hear about the specifics in the crackdown from de Blasio or from John DeVito, special agent in charge of the ATF's New York Field Division. I'm not going to get into specific technologies, DeVito said at the news conference. I will say that any tool, old or new, has and will be exploited to enhance our ability to protect our citizens. Makes sense. The NYPD has teamed with the ATF since 1995, said John Miller, the Deputy Commissioner of Intelligence and Counterterrorism. We're doing something we've been doing for a long time. We're just doing it much better. The shootings in the city were up 68.2% as of May 30th compared to the same period last year, according to NYPD stats. Recent incidents include a Saturday shooting of a 10-year-old Justin Wallace. There are people who don't care about human life who need to be apprehended. So de Blasio is cracking down on the guns big time. Okay? This gives me this is therapeutic for me because I get to read more and I get to interact, and I'm still touching on local and political issues. So this is positive. Shout out to everybody tapping into the Red Room. I appreciate y'all. Let's get into the next article. We got something about the food fighters to sprout at the garden. Do we care? If y'all care, let me know. I'll get back to it. Outdoor film series on tap. Okay, so the outdoor film series on tap. The Rooftop Film Summer Series is lifting New Yorkers to another level. An annual outdoor independent film festival celebrates its 25th anniversary with a lineup of screenings between June 17th and mid-September. Okay? So that's what the organizer announced on Tuesday, okay? Set to have its New York premiere is the much anticipated drama comedy Zola, based on a real life viral 2015 Twitter thread about a wild trip a woman went on with a friend she just met, called Zola. Whatever. Directed and co-written by Janiska Bravo. Zola stars Taylor Page and Riley Kaul and will play June 4th in Brooklyn's Fort Greene Park. All right. So the outdoor film festival thing is getting back jazzy. Shout out to that. What else do we have going on in the news today? It's the Red Room Podcast. It's the Daily News. We're brushing right up on the headline. Boy slay suspect is being held. Okay? So some dude killed a boy charged with murder in a tragic Queens shooting. Jovan Young is charged with murder for allegedly firing shots Saturday at a house in the Rockaways, killing Justin Wallace. Young also is charged with attempted murder and wounding of Justin's cousin. You know what I'm saying? So this is unfortunate. I want to send my prayers and condolences to the family, the Wallace family. You know, my condolences to your death with Justin, man. May he rest in peace. You know what I'm talking about? So, without further ado, let's get into the article. A gunman accused of killing a Queens boy at a family barbecue was arrested and charged Tuesday with the murder of young Justin Wallace on the day he would have celebrated his 11th birthday. This is bad. Jovan Young, at 29 years old, was collared for the Saturday night shooting on Beach 45th Street near Beach Channel Drive in Edgemere section of Rockaways, where little Justin and his 29-year-old cousin were hit. Justin was rushed to St. John's Episcopal Hospital, where he died. I apologize. I get tongue twisted. I'm human. Okay? Along with the murder charge, Young, who lives about a half a mile from the scene, was also hit with weapons possession, attempted murder for shooting Justin's cousin, and assault. The cousin, who was expected to recover from his wounds, was hosting a family barbecue after Justin spent a fun-filled day at Rockaway Beach with his family, his first day on the sand since the start of the corona pandemic over a year ago. Okay, hours before the police announced Young's arrest, Justin's mother, Aretha Wallace, sat on her porch in a flowing white dress as Reverend Dr. Les Mullins, founder and CEO of Challenge Charter School, and another family member sat by her side, consoling her. It's very difficult, so it's not something I'm going to open up to the public about just yet. I'm trying to put a good face on for everyone. And I understand that. She added that she's focusing her energy on Justin's funeral arrangements. The only thing keeping me together is making sure everything is in order. Mourners or members of the community took the crime scene into a memorial Tuesday afternoon, placing balloons, candles, cupcakes, cards, and other birthday decorations. Wanda McNeil and her husband Kyle Corell visited from her home a few blocks away to bring flowers and pay their respects. Their little niece knew Justin from school. This is bad. This is unfortunate. I was just thinking about the little boy, she said, looking at him. He looks like a little boy that does science projects, so innocent, and it just broke my heart. I'm a mother, I have a son, and it broke my heart. What's going on right now? I just picked up flowers out the garden and brought it here. That's not going to bring anything back, but it's just to let them know that we're thinking about them. Surveillance video shows the shooter pulling up to the home in a dark SUV before getting out and firing 8 rounds into the house in what sources said may have been part of a long-running dispute over a shared driveway with the next door neighbor. So all of this shit could have just been going on over some driveway space. Can you believe this shit? The boy's devastated father, Albert Wallace, who witnessed his son slain, told the Daily News on Sunday he didn't know how the family was going to cope with Justin's death. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it. For a driveway, you're going to kill my son over stupid things, said Wallace, who described his son as a loyal and loving to everyone. This is bad, y'all. We have to do better, man. We have to do better. On Monday, Justin's friends showed up at the Edgeman home to pay their respects and add tributes to a growing memorial for the slain tot. Kayla Lundgren, a 10-year-old girl who had known Justin since kindergarten, brought a little green dinosaur to honor the last text Justin sent her. I'm a dinosaur, he read, followed by a dinosaur emoji. Kayla missed the lighten-hearted message sent hours before Justin's death. Her mother had temporarily taken away her phone. On Sunday, after learning about her friend's death, she opened up her phone and a message would immediately popped up. Her mother said, she was crying, the whole thing, mourning is hard because you don't know the relationship they have. And how do you explain to a child that we have these monsters out here taking innocent lives? It's hard, it's very hard. You just never know. Today, you're here, and tomorrow, you are gone, man. This is the Red Room Podcast, man. Once again, my condolences to Justin Wallace. This is real sad. My condolences to the Wallace family. I apologize, and rest in paradise to Justin, man. We don't like this. We definitely got to do better, bro. This is sad. I got to take a drink, man. Rest in peace to the young G's. In other news, man, the bravest faces gun charge. An off-duty firefighter suspicious of a stranger waiting for a cab outside the bravest Brooklyn home menaced him with an imitation pistol and threatened to shoot him, officials said. Firefighter Eric Water stepped out of his home near East 69th Street and Avenue V in Bergen Beach about 11 p.m. Monday and demanded to know why the 19-year-old man was standing there. The two men got into a quarrel and Water ran back to his home. He grabbed the imitation pistol, ran back outside and pointed it at the teen, threatening to shoot the kid. Cops called to the scene, arrested Water without incident. He was charged with menacing, harassment, and weapon possession. He received a death sentence ticket and is expected to answer back in court later on down the line. So, firefighter pulls out a little pistol on the teen. That's dumb. He wasn't supposed to do that. What's going on? Come on. Ex-con was shot dead in Queens. A 47-year-old ex-con was fatally shot on a Queens street. Darius Gilbooks was confronted by two men who opened fire at 148th Street and Rockaway Boulevard in South Jamaica just before 1 p.m. Monday. Cops said Gilbooks was struck multiple times in the head and the chest. Medics rushed him to Jamaica Hospital, but he couldn't be saved. He lived in Astoria, Queens. It wasn't immediately clear why Gilbooks was targeted. He served 3 terms in the state prison, 2 for selling drugs and 1 for robbery. Records show he was most recently released in 2017 after a 4-year stint. So, you know, shit is nasty out there. Um, don't be lacking. Don't be running around doing dumb shit. So, ex-con, I don't know why that made the papers. Can we find something good? Can we find something good? Oh, this is funny. I was reading this earlier. Trump my Kim, give me money. A Pennsylvania man scammed political donors by posing as the president Trump's relative online, prosecutors said. Joshua Hall, of 22, allegedly raised thousands of dollars by duping hundreds of people to donate to a fictitious political group. Hall's scam using a political group gave voice for Trump was reported by the New York Times in December. The DoorDash delivery man, who is bisexual and uses the handle the Buy Trump Guy, is accused of promoting the political group using a Twitter account in the name of Trump, Trump's now deceased brother, Robert Trump. Joshua Hall allegedly impersonated family members of then President of the United States on social media to fraudulently induce hundreds of victims to donate to a political organization that did not exist, and then pocketed those funds for its own use. So some dude came up with a little scam to get him a couple of dollars. See how that turned out. Tuesday in the park, sexist raps. What's going on? What's going on? Drastic curb of street searches. NYPD officers documented less than 2,000 street encounters during the first 3 months of this year. Stops put on pace to record less than 8,000 such encounters. That would be an all low down dramatically from record breaking numbers. So they slow down on running down on people. Kim invites all 24 female senators to her home. Kamala Harris has invited all female members of the Senate for a dinner party at her Washington, D.C. residence next week, according to an aide, reviving a bygone tradition as the White House struggles to muster support for a major infrastructure plan. So she's bringing a bunch of females over to her house. Let's have dinner, kumbaya, let's talk. Let's get this thing back situated. Shout out Kamala Harris. Slap at the democracy. Seek young star for Annie. All right. So you can bet your bottom dollar Lucky Kid is about to find a sunny tomorrow. NBC is looking for a fresh face to play Annie in its upcoming live musical. The network announced Tuesday launching a national hunt for a soon-to-be-discovered young star. The search is on for a young future star of any ethnicity to bring optimism, spunk, honesty, and a wisdom beyond their years to the classic role. So Taraji P. Henson has been cast as the devilish Miss Hannigan. So Annie leads the miracle of an orphan who gets taken in by billionaire Oliver Warbucks and ends up changing his world. So I look forward to what beautiful girl will be chosen. Hopefully she'll be black, right? Because Taraji is gonna be playing I guess that's the mean stepmother role. So, oh look, check this out. Hey yo, shout out to everybody that's tapping into the Red Room right now. I don't care if y'all listening to me in y'all headphones, y'all headed to work, y'all on a block, if y'all watching me on y'all TV in the crib while you smoke some doty. Oh yeah, without further ado, situation two. I hope you got it situated. I hope your situation situated. Come on. Hey yo, look at this dumb shit. Look, R. Kelly's lawyer wants out of the case. Two of R. Kelly's lawyers for his soon to start blockbuster Brooklyn trial have asked to step away. And one told the Daily News is because two new attorneys on the case have no federal court appearance, aren't willing to put in the work, and are fucking over. The disgraced R&B star, period. Like they don't want to deal with R. Kelly. Stephen Greenberg and Michael Leonard filed a letter with the Brooklyn Federal Court and Donnelly Monday evening requesting to be relieved from the case, given no specific reason for their desired departure. But Greenberg was frank about why he wanted out in a phone conversation with the Daily News, citing friction with the two new lawyers, Thomas Farnella and Nicole Becker, who lack federal trial experience. So they don't know nothing about the case that they took. They just took the bag and they trying to jump on board. And the lawyers is out. Unfortunately, it appears that Mr. Kelly over time has not made the best decisions, and I fear he's doing that now. But it's not my problem, I guess. I wish him the best. I hope he wins this case, Greenberg said. You you sort of want to take the high road, but they're just really fucking him over, these two. We don't want to be with people who don't have any experience and don't want to do the work. So he's out. Kelly's gonna have to get some more new lawyers. I guess he had four. That's two that want to dip, and it's two that's being dicks. So shout out to that. Check this shit out. An abducted baby dropped off at Harlem firehouse. This is crazy. A 9-month-old girl abducted by her father in Harlem has been safely returned, dropped off at an FDNY firehouse in Manhattan. The state issued an Amber Alert for the little Me Angel Gaines on Monday afternoon, and at 11:45 p.m., the baby was brought to Engine 91's headquarters at East 111th Street. Did y'all get that Amber Alert? I got that Amber Alert. I really did. I'm glad that 9-month-old is safe and sound, man. Last night, members of the Engine 91 were approached by a female with a baby while at their firehouse on one of the uniform. The woman claimed that another female who was suspected to be under the influence of drug handed her the baby and took off. The father, 22 years old, Antonio Armstrong, has not yet been detained, police say. Oh, man. I'm glad the baby's safe and sound, man. I'm glad that baby is good, man. It's a 9-month-old baby. And right behind that, we got another dumb ass baby news that I don't like, and it hurts my stomach. And I don't know why they put all of this information on the same page with R. Kelly. That's crazy too. But a 2-year-old girl was rushed from a shelter and she died at the hospital, bro. Like, a 2-year-old girl died at the hospital after she was found in her room late Monday at a Harlem homeless shelter. Why was she by herself, bro? Police responded to a 911 call, found Mariah Hubler unconscious and unresponsive at 30 Hamilton Place about 11:40 p.m. Mariah had no obvious signs of trauma. Medics took her to Mount Sinai Hospital, but she couldn't be saved. Autopsy would determine the cause of her death. The shelter is run by where was the parents? That's what I want to know. I don't want to know nothing else. Where the fuck was the parents? That shit get me tight. It hurts my stomach. Hurts my fucking stomach. Hey yo, we about to get into the horoscope, baby. I'm just gonna do Gemini's. And I'm gonna do the Cancer Jones because I don't feel like reading all these Jones. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people don't even entertain these shit, so I'm gonna just entertain the now and the me. All right. So shout out to all the Geminis. Happy birthday to all the Geminis. Enjoy. Do your thing. You know what I'm talking about? Your head may be in the clouds today, so try not to make them rain clouds. You could get swept away with daydreaming or planning for the future, but you could also fall into a pit of worry that prevents you from doing what you really want to be doing. Do something that makes you feel like you've accomplished something positive. Okay, Geminis? So do the things you like to do in a positive direction. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, double R's, hit me in the comment if y'all want to hear y'all horoscopes. Is y'all jacking the local news segment? Let me know. It's the Red Room Podcast. I see I ain't been hitting the bells. Gotta hit the bells. You gotta get notified. We going on 26 minutes. Like nobody's in the chat. Like talk to me nice. All right. Without further ado, we're gonna go into the Cancer's horoscope flow. All right. Let's get it. All right, Cancers. Engaging in risky behavior or pushing your body to the limit may be catching up to you. If you've been skipping sleep in favor of work or fun, it's time to get that much needed rest you owe yourself. Self-care is instrumental for your success, so ask for space to breathe if you need it. Cool. I'm gonna keep it on the eye. This shit is hit the shit on the head. This shit hit the shit on the head. I really gotta get more sleep. I'm too focused on doing other things, and I feel like sleep could always wait. That shit could wait. My body is shut down. Eventually, just put me to sleep. And I don't like the word sleep. I like rest. I like rest. I don't like sleep. Sleep is you too unconscious. You too gone when you sleeping. I don't like to sleep. I like the rest. Let me get a little rest, and I'll be back on go mode. You understand what I'm saying? And yo, without further ado, it is 11:11. God, I appreciate all the blessings. Keep on blessings. Keep on blessing me, man. Thanks to all the double R's, the real rights to keep on popping out for me. And I want to give a special thanks to that 100th subscriber. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you. I appreciate you helping me hit the 100 mark. I'm a year in yesterday, so 100 a year, 100 plus videos. We well on our way. This is not a race. This is a marathon. So we're going to pace. We're going to provide the footage. We're going to let everything else take its course. You understand what I'm saying? It's your boy Jack. So y'all know what time it is, bro. It's the Red Room Podcast, man. I had to pop out for y'all, man. I had to. You know what I mean? So this is the local news edition of the Red Room, where I would just run through the paper and we touch on little shit here and there that's happening in the five boroughs. But you know, it gets nasty. It's real bad stuff going on, man. And I never really want to give that energy, but I do want to keep people abreast of what's going on. And shout out to all my UK viewers. I was checking the analytics yesterday, and I definitely got some viewers in the UK, so I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie about that one. I'm not going to lie. And that's the local news edition, man. We're going to keep it short and sweet, man. It's your boy Jack, so y'all really know what time it is, Red Daddy. Don't y'all? You could clap. Y'all could clap for me. It's the Red Room. Clap for yourself. You know what I mean? Clap for yourself. I appreciate everybody popping out, doing what y'all like to do. And man, tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow, another day. Another journey. Jaxo. You already know what it is, man. Free Nuke, y'all. You already know. Free Nuke till he free, huh? Why wouldn't he be? He be home soon. Free the guys, man. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. On the G's. Yeah, we done. That was good. That was good.